Cat S61, could this be the best rugged smartphone on the market? Nearly 2 years after the launch of its first flagship smartphone, the Cat S60, the Bullet Group has put its follow-up, the Cat S61, on sale. First unveiled at MWC 2018 in February 2018, it is a significant improvement on its predecessor, but also bumps the price quite considerably. More on that later. Other than the generic hardware improvements, it also boasts an indoor air quality sensor as well as a laser-assisted distance measurement tool. There's no phones on the market quite like the S61 when it comes to the design. For one thing, it is the only handset that has a prominent bulge, one which Bullet describes as being a design choice which makes it distinctive from the rest of the competition. Indeed, while its predecessor, the S60, needed a bulge to house the extra FLIR sensor, that is no longer the case in the S61, and yet the bulge is present more for, shall we say, branding reasons. The S61 has been built with a particular audience in mind. If you're looking for a Galaxy S9 or an iPhone X look-alike with the notch, then this is not where you will find it. This is no skinny device. At 162 by 77 by 13 mm with a weight of 259 grams, this is a substantial piece of kit. There are no concerns about its build quality. Bullet has fashioned this product to last. Part of the reason for that is the extra reinforcement needed to pass two important certifications, Mil-Spec 810G and IP69, meaning the phone is designed to endure even high-pressure water jets which are common in many industries. There's plenty of polycarbonate and rubber to absorb shock and protect the device from drops, and a metal frame to improve its overall structure. The front hosts 3 physical navigation keys, which are great for those who wear gloves, for example, who want some proper feedback when pressing buttons. We are awarding additional brownie points for the status light, which some manufacturers foolishly omit. An earphone socket is located at the top, next to the big bulge, and a bottom-firing speaker plus a Type-C connector are underneath. A combo SIM, microSD card tray can be found next to a dedicated button on the left-hand side, while the power button, an air quality sensor and 2 volume buttons are on the opposite side. The current model does support dual SIM functionality, although you lose support for microSD. Flip the handset on its back and you will notice the FLIR camera, a traditional image sensor and a dual LED flash, a Class 2 laser, located just underneath a massive sticker, and finally, a huge Cat logo. The S61 was never meant to compete against the likes of the Samsung Galaxy S9, so it makes sense that it doesn't run the latest, and often the most expensive, hardware combination. So there's no Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chip but the slower, and older, Snapdragon 660 instead, and only 4GB of RAM and 64GB onboard storage, which places it just below flagship devices. The display, a 5.2-inch Full HD model, is protected by the latest Corning Gorilla Glass 5 technology. The rest of the specification is fairly standard: 802.11 acres Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, a 16-megapixel rear camera, 8-megapixel front-facer, fast charging capabilities, via Qualcomm's Quick Charge 3.0 technology, and a tiny 18 watts power supply. The device's real selling points, however, come with the features that no other phones on the market offer. There's the improved integrated thermal camera from FLIR, which can now locate heat sources up to 400 degrees centigrade. It has a much higher resolution compared to its predecessor, and perhaps its most impressive capability is the ability to live stream content. There's also a laser-assisted distance measure tool that's included on the back due to feedback from S60 users. Just bear in mind that because the laser itself is not fixed, it can only give estimates, not precise measurements, and you will need to calibrate it fairly regularly. The third useful feature is an indoor air quality monitor that measures humidity and ambient temperature as well as the quality of the air. The results are displayed in an easily digestible traffic light format with red indicating dangerous levels of volatile organic compounds.